Swole Legend Beats.
Yo, what's good out there, everybody, man? Welcome back once again to the Cook Up Podcast with your boy, Marcus Swole Legend. Once again, I got a special guest in the building. She back for round 2, Sabrina The Model.
Hey.
Entrepreneur, musician, artist, you name it, actor, singer. She does it all, podcaster. She doing everything. So what's going on out there with you tonight, Sabrina? Long time no see.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, it's good to have you back on the show. So everything? How has everything been going out there with you, man? You know, I see you moving.
It's been going good so far. Good year. Starting off right. So I've been starting off a little slow actually, but I've just been trying to brainstorm stuff, so I don't put no rush into it.
Yeah. So I see you've been doing big things out there in Texas. You know,
Thank you.
Tell my viewers and fans what you've been doing out there in Texas.
I've been doing a little bit of everything. I am on a podcast. Shout out to The Real Culture. We do those filmings on Friday nights. We just started cranking back up season 2 of We Want All the Smoke. So I am on that as well. I just got a little bit of stuff, in the works coming up, and just waiting to see what this year brings me,
Okay, that's what's up. So, give me a little bit more detail as to who you've been working with. What have you been working on? Like, just give me a little rundown on, your process of you moving up towards greatness. Give me a little rundown.
I've worked with so many different people. I hate to leave anybody out. I just been doing a little bit wherever people pull me. That's where I go. So again, I've been doing the podcast. Shout out to Hustle and Heartbreaks. We did just wrap that season, the trailer up. I am on a reality show for Houston. So we will be filming the actual show here soon. They're in the stages of pitching it to major networks right now.
Okay.
So those are like the main 3 things that I'm doing right now. Just like kind of my headliners.
Okay.
So,
that's what's up. So if you can reveal anything, what's going on with this new up and coming film you are going to be in? Can you give any details on that?
That We Want All the Smoke.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I have not started filming yet. My part, they have started filming. In that film, I played the leader of a female gang that just got out of jail and is basically trying to get back, in the swing of things in the streets. So we just started back filming that. So we'll see. I haven't got my script yet for season 2.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up. So what inspired you to want to be in a film like that?
Actually, I never thought about being in a film, honestly. When I moved here to Houston, I had a production company reach out to me about being in a film. And shout out to Brothers Productions. He had me in a film called 6. And he was like, I think you have a good look. Have you ever acted? I'm like, no, like I never liked to read. So I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to remember my lines. I was just real nervous. And like the first film I did, they were really shocked, like, wow, you're a naturalist. And I was pretty shocked too, because I'm like, I remember my lines, like, but I noticed that I started to like it. And I'm like, this is fun. Like, I'm enjoying the acting. Like, I be goofy and play around and stuff, but I never thought I would be in films. Never. Like, that was nothing that never crossed my mind. So, like, I've been excited about it. And now, I've been in a few different films and a couple movies. So, just doing little parts. But I'm like, now I want to play an action figure. Like, I want to play some Tomb Raider type, superhero type stuff. So we'll see, maybe somebody will pull something from me.
Yeah, it definitely becomes addictive once you get
It
into
does.
entertainment. Yeah, you get into entertainment and you find your way and you find what makes you tick. You know, it definitely becomes an addiction to become more. I would say greater than what you started from. You know, I can definitely relate to that. You know, being we're in similar fields, but I kind of lean towards things that you tend to not. You know, what I'm saying we we topsy turvy with it, but it's definitely a good look to want to be greater with it.
Yeah,
So
so I'm like,
yeah, so
we'll see where it takes me, you know.
yeah, yeah. So I saw you was on what it was this last week you was on a what it was a radio show. What's the name of the radio show?
Yeah,
It was
shout out to 95.3 Jams. That is one of my big platforms as well. I am the manager of the street team.
mhm.
So they have been trying to bring me on different shows within the radio station. So I was on there with Kids Jams too. Shout out to them. A group
Mhm.
of young girls who have a radio show. So it went pretty
Mhm.
well. I will be going back on their show probably this month or March. They want to have me back on there.
Okay, yeah, because they seem like a pretty interesting crowd. I
Yeah.
watched you on live. They seem to have a whole lot of real great ideas and very intuitive, very intelligent speaking people on there. So, you
Yes,
know,
they
you
do.
know, yeah, that was a very good look for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching that. So, how are things going on with your modeling right now? Is everything good with your modeling?
Yeah, I haven't done like any like updated shoots. Like all the pictures you see me post is just pictures that I have. I have tons of pictures that I haven't dropped. So
Uh
I'm
huh.
just like really just dropping like my old pictures that I haven't released yet. But I've
Mhm.
just been in the midst of brainstorming my new shoots because I'm like I got to do something different. I always strive to try to better myself or do better than I did the last year, or even if it's one thing, I just say I got to at least do something better than I did last year. So with
Yeah.
that, I chose my photo shoots,
Yeah.
and I just kind of want to come a little stronger this year and do some different stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just been brainstorming like what I'm gonna do, how my looks, and I'm gonna do some different costumes and stuff like that.
Mhm. So recently I saw you went down to Florida, some part of Florida, you went and did a bikini shoot on the beach and all that. You know
Oh yeah, that's actually a old photo shoot. I just really just dropped it on my. I have two pages, and I
oh,
really
okay.
just dropped it on my Sabrina the Model page because my Sabrina the Model page that's more like my network, and I didn't kind of made that my work like my bit more my business page, and
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of my
yeah.
pictures are not on there. So I was dropping some of that old content on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, cuz I saw some real nice material,
Yes,
yeah, it
thank
was
you.
good. It was good.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So what inspired you to want to model in that fashion and be in that type of environment, just modeling like that? What inspired you to do it?
Well, I've always had like the love for the camera.
Mhm.
Um, I've been in front of the camera since I was probably like 1 year, since I could walk, really.
Mhm.
My dad used to have me in front of the camera dancing. I used to take tap dancing, ballet, and he just always like, "Oh, dance for the camera, pose for the
Mhm.
camera." And I think he kind of instilled it in me, like, "Oh, I gotta do something in front of the camera." And
Uh-huh.
I started having kids, and it was something I always said, I'm gonna be a model when I grow up. I'm gonna be a model when I grow up. And I never really like pushed for it.
Mhm.
But back in 2015, I started a clothing line. And I did like a photo shoot for the clothing line. And I
Mhm.
noticed that my single pictures as like the boss got more likes and stuff than my group pictures. And I
Right.
started getting hit up by different club promoters, and like, we want you to be on our flyer for our club, and promote our club, and started having me come, special guests, and just having me in the VIP. And I kind of went really quickly, quicker
Mhm.
than I expected. So I was like, you know what? Let me put the clothes on the back burner and let me try this modeling thing. Like by then I had my kids already. I was older, and I was like, well, we'll see where it go. And from there, I was doing like 4 shoots a day. I mean, a week. I was
Mm-hmm.
really busy. People always had me at events and just different things, and I just I just kept going. I'm like, okay, let's see where it takes me.
Right, right. So, I see you trying to break into the rap industry. Like,
Yeah.
you got a pretty good single out, man, called "Shout Out," right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So, what inspired you to come up with that song and just the whole production of it?
Well, I've been in the studio since I was 13. One of my first boyfriends, I ain't gonna say first boyfriend, but one of my boyfriends was a producer and worked with the music. And he used to have me in the studio with him and teaching me and, having me playing behind the mic and making
Mm-hmm.
beats and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got into the flowing. Me and my friends used to flow, and we used to freestyle, just playing around. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started working with artists, and from there, I was like, you know what? I've always been saying I want to do a song, just to really say I did it. It's
Right.
just something I always wanted to do. And
Right.
so it's like God came to me and was like, all right, it's time for you to do a song now. And so I got the beat made, and I actually sat in the parking lot of Walmart and wrote it. Um, and it was really on some playful stuff. Like I never
Yeah.
considered myself an artist, like, because I can't
Yeah.
freestyle. I'd be playing around freestyling, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
freestyle. Like none of that. I gotta hear the beat to be able to write type thing. So I never considered myself an artist at all. It was never
Yeah.
my lane. It's just always had a love for underground artists. Just being around them and growing up, it's like everybody I knew was an artist. Everybody, it seemed like everybody was rapping, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something I just developed and just always had a love for. So I just something I wanted to really do.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
was
now
saying
everybody's asking me, am I gonna make more?
right. I was saying, in my opinion, you don't have to like be a freestyle type artist to be an artist. You can just be a writer. Like some people real good at writing. You
Yeah.
know, I would think freestyling is more like for battle rappers or people who just, they're just good at spitting off the dome. But like, like with actual records, you write those records, or either you get somebody to write that record for you. So I wouldn't count myself out. You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like you ain't a freestyle artist. I hear so many people say that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't freestyle, but you're a good writer though. Like as long as you can get the material done,
Mhm.
you know, some of the other stuff will come later. Naturally just through development.
Yes.
You just need development. But if you're able to write those lyrics and then you can get in the studio, what I'm saying, lay the tracks down, get it together and then be able to perform it, you an artist. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I wouldn't shortcome myself like that. So getting back to this video, I want to see this video again.
Okay.
So um I'm gonna let the audience watch the video. My audience and my fans. I'm gonna let them watch it real quick, and then we gonna get on to what inspired you to do it the way you did it.
Okay.
So all right, everybody, man. This is Sabrina the Model. Shout out. Here we go.
It's a model on a track. Okay, let's go. It's a model on a track. Hey, shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. Okay. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. It's a model on the track. track. A real Florida girl, and I got it like that. I'm shouting all my haters and my grinders and my bosses. I'm really with the shit. Don't you see my eyes glossing? Big boss shit. It don't matter where you from. Get it how you live, bitch. I'm number one. Big bang roll, bitch. I'm coming with the stacks. Cross size up with the bag full of rags. Shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. What? Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. I'm on my Gucci shit. Real boss status, I can take a hit. Ay. Money stay higher than a flame that's lit. It's money in my city, I'ma make that shit. Ay, I'm on my ones and twos. Okay. Flipping that bread and serve it back to you. Ay, I'ma run up a check. Ay. My drip so icy that my money stay wet. Ay. Shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. All my people making money. Shout out to everybody making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you did that. Yeah, that was tight. That was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what made you come up with the visuals? What was the inspiration around the visuals for the video?
So the visuals, hold on, it's froze. Can you see me?
Yeah. I can see you. You're not froze.
Okay. Yeah, everything's froze.
You still froze?
Yeah, it's froze on the video and my picture's froze.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Cause you still moving on my side.
Okay, that's okay then.
Yeah.
I just can't see you. It's still stuck on my video.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How you looking now?
No, it's still stuck on the video.
Oh. But yeah, back to the question. Yeah, well back to the question. As long as you can hear my audio. What inspired you to make the video the way you made it?
My thing is I always want to be different. So I was like, how can I keep that Florida girl feel along with expressing like me being sexy and still like on some like to keep the vibe at what the song was. So like the different outfits, I kind of sat down and brainstormed what I was gonna wear. I was like, well, I gotta keep my Florida girl look. So of course I gotta do that. I like bright colors. So that's why I like the rainbow. You see that? My hair is pink because I've always liked to wear bright stuff. The pigtails, with the shorts and the bikini top, that's like my Florida girl feel. And then, again, I had the shorts with the bikini top and the black. So I just really just try to keep like my style. Because I don't never want to be like anybody else. I want to, keep my feel. And I know I shot that video in Houston, even though I'm from Florida. So I was trying to think of places that kind of look like the Florida feel. And I got that look downtown. That's why you see some of the palm trees walking downtown. So it kind of gave like that Miami feel to it, even though I didn't shoot it there. And then, the cars and just something different. I wanted to do it something different than what everybody else was doing.
Yeah, that's what's up. Y'all did a great job. I don't know who your video guy was or who your director was, but y'all definitely put that together real good.
Shout out to Versi Media. Yeah, Versi Media shot that video. He did good, and he brought my vision. He brought it to life. So
yeah, that's what's up. Congrats to you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what you got coming out new? You been working on any other new music? I know me and you've been talking about doing something, but
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to you. You know, I am looking forward to working with you and your artists, and I do have a new producer in Atlanta as well. Shout out to Jerome. He reached out to me and is working on some tracks for me for that. So I never, people were asking, am I going to do more music? And it was just like, oh, it was on some playful stuff. Like at first I was like, nah, but everybody keeps telling me the same thing. I have the look, my stage presence is together.
Yeah.
And they've been very impressed with my first song. And they feel like if I get more songs under my belt, that I could possibly take off as long as I have the right songs. Right. And they're telling me to use that as a platform. So I'm like, hey, like, I guess, if everybody's saying the same thing, because I don't think I've gotten any negative feedback on my song, which is crazy. Like, I was really hoping for some negative. That way I could, make it better next time. But I'm like, you know what? It's a blessing not to really have anybody that has spoken negative about it. So I'm just thinking of what I'm gonna write about next. I'm kind of on my hype stuff right now, so I might keep it somewhere along those lines, because I'm not really ready to get into like the relationship stuff and all that yet. I gotta show people a different side. Yeah, upbeat.
Yeah, up tempo. Yeah, upbeat. Yeah,
because that's me. So
yeah. I definitely lately, I got out of my gloomy and doomy feel and got back into the up tempo beats.
Like the 90s. Like I miss all that music, and I'm like, man, we gotta bring that music back. So it was something like that. And I really just wanted to do a song that catered to everybody, because I'm such a people person, and I'm like, man, I tell people all the time, keep grinding, this and that. So I'm like, how can I make a song, basically saying that? Right. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna shout out everybody. Like I ain't gonna leave nobody out for my first song.
Right. That's what's up. It's definitely, I know it probably bang harder in the club. If you go to the club and play it bang harder. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah. So what do you think about the mastering that I did for it when I fixed it for it? Is it better or worse? Or?
Yeah, it sounds good. I was thinking about doing a little spin off to it. Like another shout out song that I've been kind of writing a little bit of. But I would really keep that. I would probably keep that beat, but just remix the beat. Maybe we'll see. Yeah. But that's probably that was my goal, because I kind of been writing, something that's along the lines of shout out. It's still shouting out people, but it's just how I wrote it. And I'm still like really working on that and trying to decide if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to write a whole nother type of song.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, if you're going to do a remix, I think you should come up, it should be like a whole nother vibe. Like
whole nother vibe. Okay.
Yeah. Because, from different regions of the world where people are, they like different type beats. You see what I'm saying? So like, maybe where you are, that particular song hits good where you at, but then like on, it just, like with the remix, you're just trying to like basically retell the story all over again and try to get more of a different crowd that you didn't get on the first version.
Yeah, because everybody that has really heard the song, I mean, from all kinds of everywhere, all over, have hit me up and be like, man, that song, I like it. Like it stick to you. And they be like, I be singing it, or just the video too. Like everybody was real impressed when they like, that's your first song. Like the producer that the other producer, he was like, man, you can't tell me. I know you got other songs on your bill. I was like, no, I don't. And he's like, I don't believe that. And I'm like, I'm for real. Like this is my first song. And I'm like, well, I guess I feel blessed, So it's just like on some, on some chill, like it's on some playful stuff. Like I ain't being real serious with it. But they said that's when people make hits, and I guess it just take that one song for me to take off. So
yeah, and I mentioned something along the lines of that on my last interview. I had Reese Man Cack on here, and I told him, I said, sometimes I make some of my hardest beats just off a whim. Like I could just wake up early in the morning, not really thinking I'm about to do anything, and just start playing around with beats and come up with some of my best music without thinking about it. So what I'm saying, sometimes it happens like that. So maybe you on to the same wave that I'm on. You on the same, vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, they're telling you right, because I told you the same thing when we did our first interview. The best things come when you least expect it. And
then everybody's just
that's what
really
I
just
get.
looking at my look. They say I have a different look that's not really out right now. And they feel like I have the potential to be a mainstream artist. So I'm like, I was like, okay. I used it as a stepping stone and see. So I may do a couple songs and just see how it go.
Yeah. We're gonna we'll definitely see. We're gonna keep working at it, keep chiseling at it, keep going at it. We'll see what happens. I really get a whole lot of enjoyment out of just being able to network with other artists and go over different, have these conversations with different artists and producers. I get more satisfaction out of what I'm doing here and what I'm doing now versus just being famous and
Right.
just being famous and you're not really applying nothing to nothing. You just famous. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I am. Like, I'm very humble.
I like being like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very humble, and a lot of people when they meet me, they're like, "Wow, you're so humble. Like, I would have thought you would have been stuck up or this and that." I'm like, "Nah, like I'm real cool. Like, I just love what I do. I have a love for the camera, and I just want to be able to show, and I want to be an idol. I know you probably see my pictures, but I want to be an idol, and I want people to look up to me and be able to help that next person. So it's deeper than that.
Yeah, it's definitely deeper than that. Me personally, I try to. I'm real laid back, low key. I can have more of a presence than what I have, but I choose to, be the way that I am for a reason.
I noticed a lot of producers are like that. They're like, I just want to be behind the scenes. Like, I'm not really in the camera and the spotlight is not made for everybody, but me. What? I love the camera. Like, I'm all in there. Like, hey, this is me.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm more so like if me and you were to do a song together or were to have a show together, I would show myself then. But if I would rather just be back, like you say, behind the scenes working. You know what I'm saying? Giving, selling beats, giving beats out or putting out show like podcasts. I just really enjoy, this aspect of the industry, versus just being on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I really enjoy it. This is me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I call myself an entertainer, because I like to entertain people across the board. I've always been that way. I was the class clown back in school, getting in trouble, and that's me. Like, I just love to make people laugh and enjoy and, smile. So, I'm like, how can I just, further that and be me, So.
Yeah, that's what's up, So you can just use that and, make a career out of it and get paid for it. Whoever said the class clown wasn't gonna be nobody,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? Some of the biggest class clowns are comedians right now to this day. Getting millions of dollars doing the same stuff they used to do in school, just getting in trouble for that in school. And
I've been a little bit like low key with that too, because I'm always so serious on my stuff. But that's why I was like, maybe this year I'll probably do some skits, and I'm trying to do little TikToks now, and let people see like that goofy side of me, because I really am a clown. It's just when I'm doing my job, I'm very serious about my craft, and I don't play around. But I do play around, but you know what I mean. Like, people are used to seeing me so serious, and I'm like, no, I gotta break out a little bit so they can see that other side, and that way I can gain another fan base. So
yeah, most definitely. Just continue to chip at it. I would say don't bite off more than you can chew. Find a good avenue and stay on it and just perfect it. Don't be a jack of all trades. Be a master. You know what I'm saying? Master something. That's what I did. I mastered making beats, and then once I got real good at making beats, that's when the door of doing podcasts opened up, and I'm not the best podcaster, but I've been learning, over the last year and a half, 2 years on producing my own podcast. I'm all of this stuff y'all see, I do this myself. Like all the designs, booking everybody, all of the audio, all of
That's
the video,
good.
all of the visuals. I do all of this stuff myself. The beats, I make the beats for the show. You know,
I know I heard that beat coming on. I was like, oh, that's dope. I like that.
Yeah, man. I do all of this stuff. I do the beats. I do all the production, and I don't have no. When it comes down to certain things, no staff. I create everything on my own. I take my time.
And that's me. Like I manage myself. I do everything myself. And I know a lot of people are like, you need to do this, do that. I'm like, listen, it's just me. Like I don't have no team or nothing like that. So, I got to do what I can do.
I got 2 other people. They want to help me out. We've been talking. I've been talking to them about giving them a job. But we're gonna see how that works. I tried that cup of tea a couple of times before.
Always work.
It's
backfired. Yeah, because I'm like that too. Like you have to be like me for me to really partner up with you like that. You know what I mean? Like you have to, because if not, like I'll be like, all right, I can't do this no more. I'm out.
Yeah.
I have to work a certain type of way.
Yeah. I want them to. Because I don't just want them to just be on my team. You have to see my vision.
Yes.
Because I'm putting you into my vision. This is my vision. I created all of this stuff. I just need you to help me keep it going. You see what I'm saying? So I can free my hands up so I can put my hands on other things. I only got 2 hands. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to work for me and be a part of my team, you have to know my vision. You have to know how my vision is supposed to go. And I've been having a hard time finding, 1 or 2 people that
dedication. It's hard to find
that know the vision. You see what I'm saying? So, they come and they go. But I got 2 people lined up. I interviewed both of them, so they're just waiting on me to get some stuff together, and it's just a phone call. Just whenever I'm ready to do it, I'll put them on with me. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, what? Yeah. So, what you got lined up for the summer? I know you
for
got
summer. I'm really probably around the summer. It depends on when I do go to Atlanta, but I know I'm gonna be planning to try to go out to Atlanta and do some work out there.
Yeah.
Really just probably photo shoots. Like I don't really be having stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm a plan this for this and that. I kind of go with the flow because I don't want to put too much on myself to where I'm thinking too hard. And so wherever people pull me at, book me for, I'm there. Besides, my own little individual goals like my shoots and getting out to Atlanta to do some work out there. And I'll probably do a song, do my video and my song. Depends on when I get that done or whatever, my next song. So I don't never try to rush. Like I can't just rush. Like I didn't rush my first song. I'm not gonna rush my next song. Because again, with this not being my lane, I want to make sure when I put it out that it's right. I don't want to just be rushing into something.
Yeah, so, I get you. I feel you on that. That's what's up. Like I said, this year here, I look forward to working with you. And if I have to, I'll fly out to Texas. I'll come out there and see what you got going on. Introduce me to some folks out there, some good producers or engineers or some good artists, and because I'm looking to branch out, and come out of Philly for a little while,
I've never been out. Yes, where you are, Philly?
Yeah, I'm in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Okay, I've been wanting to come there. Actually, I got booked for a video out there. I was supposed to come out there, and I think I got sick or something. I've been wanting to go to Philly for a long time. Yes.
Yeah. Come on up to Philly. I'll show you around. I know I'm pretty much where everything at. Like,
that's on my to-do list.
Yeah. From the bottom to the top, it just depends on what kind of vibe you want to be on, what kind of scene. You know what I'm saying?
I have to come when it's warm though. I can't do the cold. I can't do the cold.
But it ain't as bad as it look. It just snowed. It just
Oh no.
I don't know if my body. I don't know if my body done got used to it or what, because it ain't. as long as you got the right clothes on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I don't want to have
You're
to do
good.
all that because that's taken away
Yeah.
from me, you know. So I don't want to. I don't like the snow really. I don't really care for the snow unless it's like some vacation stuff. But no, I gotta come when it's warm, where I can be out and about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been wanting to come to Philly for a long time now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. 2021 the year to do it. You know, I basically just been hustling for like 2 years straight now. So, you know, it's time to get back on a plane to go do something, you know.
Right.
So, yeah. So, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay.
I'll be glad to have you in town, you know. And if, you know, we'll see what happens, you know, because, you know, this whole C virus situation is crazy right now. So, I can't say we can go perform nowhere, you know. So, you know, it's different, you know, because you know, I noticed they're a lot more open-minded down south versus being up here. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more stricter on letting people come perform and be in clubs and the rules.
Yeah, they kind of be just doing what they want to do.
They're doing what they want to do down
They're
south.
doing
Now,
what
I
they
ain't gonna
want
lie.
to do.
Yeah, because when I went home, I asked some of my cousins. I was like, man, why y'all ain't wearing no masks? Man, this South Carolina, we don't wear no masks. This South Carolina. I was like, okay, all right, bro, all right.
Okay, bro. Yeah, they doing what they want to do. Yeah. I guess they just looking at like, hey, I mean, this is what it is. Like, we still gotta live. You know, I think.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying.
We still gotta live. Like, what we gonna do this for 3, 4, 5 years? Like, and be in the house. So.
Yeah. It's all mental discipline, though. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's just mental discipline.
Because I've still been working. Everybody's like, boy, that COVID ain't touch you at all. I'm like, no. Like, I pray about it going, and I just keep going. And shoot, like that's just me though. Like, don't nothing stop my grind. Like, I would be sick, and I'm gonna still go try to do it. You know, like it's just me. I can't help it. So, if I'm able, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Most definitely. You know, with all that being said, you know, it's been good having you on the show.
Thank you.
And I think I'm gonna play your video one more time for the outro.
Okay.
Let everybody get one more earful of Sabrina the Model. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? You know, you've been behind the scenes, low key, a big supporter of mine, and I really appreciate having people like you on the podcast. You know, you keep you keep this platform afloat, you know, just by having your presence on here and
Thank you.
Us having these great conversations and you know, be politicking back and forth. So I really enjoy it, and I really appreciate it.
I appreciate your support as well. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And with that being said, everybody, man, this was the Cook Up with your boy Marcus Swole Legend. We up out of here.
It's a model on a track. Okay, let's go. It's a model on a track. Hey, shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. Okay. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. It's a model on the track, a real Florida girl, and I got it like that. I'm shouting all my haters and my grinders and my bosses. I'm really with the shit. Don't you see my eyes? Big boss shit. It don't matter where you from. Get it how you live, bitch. I'm number one. Big bang roll, bitch. I'm coming with the stacks. All sights up with the bag full of rags. Shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side I'm on my Gucci shit. Real boss status, I can take a hit. Ay. Money stay higher than a flame that's lit. It's money in my city, I'ma make that shit. Ayy, I'm on my ones and twos. Okay. Flipping that bread and serve it back to you. Ayy, I'ma run up a check. Ay. My drip so icy that my money stay wet. Ayy, shout out to my north side clique. Shout out to my south side clique. Shout out to my west side clique. Shout out to my east side clique. Shout out to all my people making money. Shout out to all my hustlers making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money. North side on that ass. East side on that ass. West side on that ass. South side on that ass. All my people making money. Shout out to everybody making money. Shout out to all my grinders making money. Shout out to all my bosses making money.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But let us get on up out of here, man. This was the Cook
Thank
Up with
you.
your boy Marcus Swole Legend, and you're welcome anytime. I'll be in touch. All right.
All right.
All right.